Monthly gain 1,400 from the job. Monthly take.
Was that a cough, motherfucker?
There's just one cough, dude. Chill. It's fine.
You better watch it, bitch.
Match cushion JD. Right part of the script. First collab.
I knew that motherfucker was lying. Get his ass!
No, I swear to God! No, stay back! I swear it's just a drug problem! Get down with the sickness, ladies and gentlemen, as this is your in-ring rundown, and I am the NAKAK Double G. It's gonna be a quick one here tonight, folks, and just before you ask, I don't mean Raw itself, because why on earth would you not just show pay-per-view matches from over years ago on a show that has no fans and could have easily just been reduced to about 2 hours, and I'm pretty sure USA would have been like 99.9% sure and okay with it? I mean, why would you? This week on Some Like It Cena, Raw sorta comes to us live from the Performance Center. But you wouldn't know that because we opened the show with the same promo package that we've seen over the last couple of weeks. You might want to get used to that. Following that promo, though, Heyman and Brock are seen in the ring already, us fans assuming that they're gonna talk shit about Drew McIntyre. But they're actually here just to bitch about how it felt to receive their very first jobber entrance of all time. Paul Heyman begins the segment by reading off the first line of dialogue in Harvey Weinstein's court hearing.
We'll make it quick, but he won't make it painless.
Heyman goes on to say that this year's WrestleMania is just too big a risk for one night. Oh, excuse me, too big for one night. But that tends to happen when I hear a company project an event as so extravagant that it can't happen on just one night instead of just being real and transparent with the rest of the world and acting as if we all don't know what's going on. As if we don't know that they know that if they try to do an 8-hour show with no crowd, that they will literally lose the dozens or so hardcore fans that they actually still have left. Oh, look, it's a promo containing what happened last week with Taker and the OC, the best tag team in the world that can't inflict a single point of damage on a 55-year-old man. Oh, look, let's show a match from the 2015 Royal Rumble instead of doing anything new. Yes, that's right, we head back to a time when things were simpler. Brock was champion and looking more pink than ever. John Cena was here more than twice a year. Seth Rollins, man, it's just really weird to hear his theme without Burn It Down in it at the beginning now. Now, while this is a great match in and of itself, about the only thing that excited me was finally getting the opportunity to make fun of JBL.
Like
Not
this?
at all. Look at this.
Watch his head, too. God.
Brock's gonna hurt one of these guys.
Hurt somebody? You mean in a physical sport where men and women physically inflict pain on one another in order to sink in a submission or actually pin their shoulders down to the mat? People actually get hurt in that? You're fucking lying. Seth Rollins crashes onto Brock with probably the laziest elbow drop that I've ever seen while him and John Cena scuffle around for about 10 minutes. This allows Brock enough time to recover and win, as well as Bradshaw to show us all why he was the best commentator of time and should have never left the desk.
How the hell is Wrestle
He's
back
not
in this
human.
match?
That's
This is
how it is.
unreal.
It's the closest thing.
Oh man, making fun of JBL. It just feels right, you know? Oh look, it's Rob Gronk from last week's promo. He's such a good dancer. Oh look, it's last week's promo about AJ and Taker that we saw earlier. Oh look, we're back from commercial and here's the promo again about AJ and Taker that we saw earlier. Seriously, we just got back. Like, we just got back. Oh look, it's AJ and the OC. Oh shit, they're actually real. This is real progression. Alright, cool. AJ goes on to say that The Undertaker is nothing more than Michelle McCool's whipping boy now, that he's lost all control and he's no longer the dead man of old. Yet if you go back even just a couple weeks, you'll see that both AJ and the OC have been consistently destroyed by even this lesser form of the dead man. It's a shame they stopped lugging around that trophy everywhere they went, or else they'd remember that they're the best tag team in the world.
That's a sweet burn. Trust me on that one.
Thank you. I worked really hard on it. Styles challenges The Undertaker to a shitty PG version of the Buried Alive match, aka the Boneyard match, then ends this segment by talking shit about Mike Tyson's questionable decision-making shortly after he won the World Heavyweight Championship.
This guy is talking about tigers. I mean, who is this man?
We head backstage where Charlie, Zelina, Andrade, and Garza are seriously not practicing good social distancing. Come on, guys, we're all into this together. They claim they're here to dominate their opponents tonight and drum up some excitement with the crowd, really get them stirring and roaring. Good luck. Angel Garza sneaks back into the segment to give Charlie the look, and causing her to need a serious cleanup on aisle 3. My word, it only took 1 hour and 15 minutes for us to have an actual match here tonight. Can't you hear the roar of the crowd as Ricochet enters the ring? Does he have a partner? Nobody knows. Oh wait, it's Cedric Alexander, the only person to rival Bobby Lashley's physique and actually exceed his lack of character. The Street Profits find it necessary to have their entrance theme playing as they come to just do commentary. And thinking about it further, I probably would have done the same thing.
Montez, what do you got in that solo cup?
Happiness. Happiness.
He answers that way too quick. Ricochet and Cedric go back and forth for about 30 minutes, 30 real-time minutes, getting jobbed out to Andrade and Angel. I'd like to tell you that they made a comeback, but any chance for that was immediately silenced when Andrade lands an elbow so brutal that Cedric creates a line of spit about 3 miles long. Seriously, he could have flown a kite with that frickin' thing. So disgusted by this, the ref nearly pukes as he attempts the 3 count.
Oh, no. Connor.
After the match, the Street Profits slink into the ring, kind of have a weird and sloppy scuffle with them, and then slink out. We come back for commercial to another recap promo of last week when he did nothing but a 316-day promo to begin with. Aren't you excited? I know I am. Almost as excited as Tom Phillips is to ask the WWE Universe this question after tonight's show.
Are you sterile after this?
Jobbers so jobless that they don't even get an entrance on a show with no fans are in the ring now to get the smoke from the Street Profits. They do last a little while, but unfortunately suffer severe rib-shattering injuries as Ford jumps off the International Space Station to deliver this frog splash and win the match. We're then shown a clip of R-Truth being a co-video hunting down the moss-covered Rick, rolling him up for the 24/7 championship. He proceeds to cough all over the belt and then immediately take off without the ref that drove him there in the first place. We head to the ring where Bulma Caruso is interviewing the current challenger for the Raw Women's Championship.
Why don't you ask the question you want to ask, Charlie? Why do you love to destroy? And if all you care about is to destroy, why do you want to win the Raw Women's title so bad? Well, here's your answer. I want that title because I love to destroy.
But before we can move any further, Becky reveals to us all the new move she's learned, Shadow Chair. Striking Shayna in the back like a fucking shotgun blast for super effective damage. But since this is real life and not WWE, all Becky has to do is walk down the ramp as her music plays to define the fact that she got the upper hand and we must move on. Aleister Black has never been happier to have no one disturbing his slumber. He makes his way down to the ring to fight Leon Ruff. Wait. Who the fuck is Leon Ruff? Either way, Black begins the match by accidentally thinking about Cedric's spit line earlier and has to sit down because he begins to feel a little queasy. But not so much that he can't evade Leon's rough style and strike him with a purple sass for the win. Kevin Owens is in the ring, and for the first time I'm actually paying attention here tonight. But that doesn't last long before the Monday Night Mishap shows up with his beautiful douchey face to try to upstage him. Seth grabs the mic and right away expresses his thoughts about Spring Breakers.
I don't know if it's your ego that keeps getting in the way, but you just continue to refuse to fall in line.
He goes on to claim that the Performance Center was built on his sacrifices and his legacy. That no one in the NXT would be where they are now without him. Somehow managing to just straight up tell KO to shut up and actually succeeding with it. He claims that Wrestlemania is always one of his best days and KO will never be able to defeat him. KO ends the segment by saying nothing. I'm a little disappointed. Look, folks, it's Asuka versus Charlotte at WrestleMania 34 from 2 years ago. Do you remember? God forbid we just shorten our shows in a time of crisis. Nope. Let's just show pay-per-view matches that anyone can watch anytime on the WWE Network already. Either way, Charlotte wins the match, and I'm still pissed off about it. The main event of the evening is here with Randy Orton front and center, here to address Edge's challenge from last week as well as apologize for his lies to Beth.
I lied to Beth right in that ring when I said that you...
Seriously, was that on purpose? I mean, it was so perfect that I had to be right. Randy explains that while he was given opportunities over time, it was his determination and grit that got him to where he is now. Unfortunately, he even slips up and reveals to us his most secret feelings, his most deepest thoughts anytime he looks in front of the mirror.
Everything that I have done it because I love you.
The show ends with the camera way too close to Randy Orton's face as he accepts Edge's challenge at WrestleMania, to which they have promo graphics ready immediately. Who could have guessed he would have accepted? Well, that's it for this episode of The Rundown. I want to thank you all for watching. Tune in later this week where I make another one because I literally have nothing better to do and I'm just stuck at home and oh my god, I need contact. Feel free to share this with another wrestling lover if you're feeling it. I really do appreciate it. And of course, a shout out to all my patrons. If you do get infected, please stay the fuck home. I don't want your dirty money. This has been the Man from Earth with all the girth, ladies and gentlemen. We're in some uncertain times, and I'm gonna be actually candid and sincere for once. Stay the fuck home! God forbid we just shorten our shows in a time of crisis. Wow. Are in the ring now to get to rival Bobby Lashley's to Bible. And then ends the segment. And then I can't talk. Holy fuck. Styles challenges The Undertaker to a shitty PG version of the Barry Live. AJ goes on to say that... fuck you.